Wimbledon play against Newcastle, and Paul Gascoigne is playing for Newcastle. And this is when Gazza is like one of the most promising young players in the world. Everyone's really excited about him. He's shown what he can do. This is his pomp, really. And before the game, in the video analysis, Wimbledon are like, how are we going to stop this guy? He's so skillful. And Vinnie Jones is like, right, I've got this, lads. I'll deal with Gazza. And the intimidation begins before the game in the tunnel. So Jones sidles up next to Gazza and just barks, "Oi, you fat boy, me and you on the pitch. I am going to follow you everywhere, my son. You are not going to kick the ball." So Gazza's like, "Oh, fucking hell, man." Because Gazza's not a wimp, but he does get quite scared in these situations. Isn't he famously scared of the dark? Something like that.
I think so, yeah.
He's like a little boy, Gazza, and that's why he's so lovable. And then during the game, Gazza tries a cheeky comment at Jones while he's marking him. And this leads to that famous photo where Vinnie Jones has got his back to Gazza and he's just squeezing and twisting Gazza's bollocks. And Paul Gascoigne's got this look on his face of like, fucking hell! Again, it's quite Beano almost, isn't it? It's just like proper bully grabbing his balls. And apparently he's just like dominating Gazza all game. He like, at one point he's taking a throw and he's like, "You stay there, Gazza." And Gazza's like too scared to move, just stands there. Apparently after the game, they get into the dressing rooms and Vinnie Jones is showering and there's a knock on the dressing room door and it's the kit man and he's like, "Present for you, Mr. Jones, from Paul Gascoigne," and it's a red rose. And Jones sends him back a bog brush from the dressing room, which I have to say I wouldn't touch that. It's from Plough Lane. And they become really good mates after this, Vinnie Jones and Gazza. And there's a story, apparently a year later, Vinny invites Gazza clay pigeon shooting because that's his bag, isn't it?
And just fucking kneecaps him.
Anyway, so apparently they're shooting and Gazza, holding the gun, turns to Vinny, pointing the gun directly at him and it's like, "Do you think I'm doing all right?" Like, and Jones is like, "Put that gun away, you stupid prat, point it away." And Gazza's still pointing at him and he's like, "Why don't you try and grab me bollocks now?"